For Gilbert Burns versus Sean Brady, right, we're going to have to look back at this fight of Sean Brady versus Belal Muhammad. And at the time, we were all like, what chance does Sean Brady have? Like, getting stopped by Belal, remember the decision, Muhammad. Like, he doesn't knock people out. But then Sean Brady's getting stopped in the second round through punches. So, but then in hindsight, we're like, actually, that wasn't that bad a loss. You know, Belal's champ now, and he outboxed Leon Edwards and is now the Canelo of the UFC. So we can't really complain. But one thing I noticed with Sean Brady is that he just wants to be really, really robotic and neat with everything. Like, he actually did really good against Belal Muhammad, like, was catching him with stuff. But he was just obsessed with being really, really neat with it. Whereas Belal Muhammad was sort of just throwing things like that with just like these crazy angles, weird movements in their arms and stuff. And it just worked. He actually hit with intent. Well, Sean Brady was there dancing around, trying to look as neat as possible, making sure he's doing the form right. As time went on and like injuries and tiredness comes into play, he just wasn't doing any damage to Belal Muhammad. Like, he was just walking him down towards the end of the rounds. Even though Brady can land with some like really nice shots, it doesn't feel like he's putting everything into it really, even when they connect like that. But that being said, he does put his combinations together. He's always moving, he's always feinting and doing all the fundamentals, we could say. But Gilbert Burns, we can say the opposite. Like, he's not doing stuff by the books. He's not like trying to look as neat as he can. He just does what he feels right. The problem with him is that he doesn't really throw in like combinations or anything. He sort of just tries to time a big shot every now and then, whether that's like in a counter or whether that's just, you know, setting something up. And it actually does work. You know, he's dropped so many people. He's dropped Khamzat. He's dropped Usman. He's also dropped Masvidal, I think. I can't really remember. It feels like kind of like a boxer versus brawler matchup with Gilbert Burns and Sean Brady, because it's not going to be a grappling matchup, is it? Because it's just going to be it's just going to be like a flow grappling in the pit karate combat fight then otherwise, isn't it? Gilbert Burns, world's best BJJ black belt. Sean Brady beat Craig Jones or whatever their accolades are. So they're going to stand up and strike. And I think, you know, Sean Brady, he's a lot neater and will score the points. But Gilbert Burns really will just try and kill him. And I hope that Sean Brady's fixed that in his game. You know, he's actually going there to fight, not to like be pretty for the judges, if you will.